G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in the north of the map, playing in the color purple. As the Holy Roman Empire, we've got Lash! And on the south side of the map, playing in the color teal or cyan, wherever you're from in the world, you may say it differently. Me, I say teal. It's Crackety here, playing as the Chinese. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here on the pup. I know it might not look like we're on the pup, but I assure you we are. This is indeed a pup game, and I'm curious to see exactly what's going to be coming out of these two guys and how we can determine that it's actually the pup. What are some of the differences that we can find in this game that will actually show us that this is a pup game? Because you guys might not believe me. You guys might not believe me. You might think, well, Drongo, you probably just lost access, didn't you? No, sorry, Bob. No, I didn't. I decided, you know what? I'm going to watch this game. There's no new civs, but hey, old school civs ain't that bad, especially a matchup like this. One of the hardest matchups here for China. I'm curious to see how Crackety goes up against this, because Holy Roman Empire is a very difficult civilization to go up against for the Chinese, just simply because all their timings are a little bit faster than China's. They basically have the same goal. It's get to the late game as soon as possible, and the Holy Roman Empire can just do it better. They can just do it better. There's one timing that you can look to abuse as the Chinese against the Holy Roman Empire. It is a late feudal, late castle timing. So essentially what would happen is you would put out a little bit of pressure in late feudal to deny relics, and you would at the same time go for a push right before your enemy is about to hit Imperial Age. So that would be it. Now, that's on the condition that they go for Imperial Age, because they don't always go for Imperial Age. Sometimes you get these Holy Roman Empire players that go 2 TC Fast Castle into the Burgrave, or 2 DC Fast Castle into the Regnitz, which is still pretty damn good. I think I've seen an 8 minute 30 age up with a TC, a second TC. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But it's going to be a single scout opening here for Crackety. Just going with the 1 scout on the other side of the map. We did see Lash go with 2. So not everything are the same. 5 villagers here, or 5 sheep rather. And we do see just a couple back here in the base. And and you can see that Crackety being very, very cheeky, actually just killing the deer here, just to prevent any deer push. Now, one of the things the Holy Roman Empire loves to do is they love to push their deer. And Crackety's basically saying, well, look, if you want to make your Ark and Chapel, you're going to need to make it up here if you want to get some of the juice up towards the top of your base. When we take a look at the Ark and Chapel, the best point for it, I mean, I don't really see anything better than that. That's probably not the best. Oh, is he really going for this? That is ballsy. I mean, technically, you could probably throw down a mill right here. This is very ballsy, but you could see that how effective a deer push would be. I mean, you're very close to getting a 10 here. This is almost the perfect Ark and Chapel. Obviously, you don't have the stone, but hey, you're not going to get them all. We've got the gold mine. We've probably got the beginnings of the lumber line. Or definitely the town center. And we've got 4 of the deer. That's for sure. Question's going to be whether we get those berries or not. I mean, realistically, you could probably just put the mill right on the edge and then just gather it. It's probably faster than walking the whole thing, or probably faster to do that than just doing the whole thing, but having better walking distance. Crackety now going with the age up. 4 villagers on food for the moment. Geez, I tell you what, it's been a while since I've seen not just China played, but China builds, and looking at China builds. Like, I've been so focused on the Ottomans that I don't even remember what is China or how to play China. I know that, like, you got an imperial official and you make a village and all that kind of stuff, but I can't remember what the builds are at all for China. I'm gonna have to review my notes. I'm gonna have to go through the logs and check them, because we're gonna be heading back to the ranked ladder. It's gonna be coming back, and well, look, let me just say, I'm very excited to be doing that on YouTube, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later, because that is a topic for another video, a topic for another discussion. But we've got sheep coming in now to the mill. Crackety aging up ever so slowly. Going to be looking to go for, I would have thought he would have been looking for a fast Song Dynasty, but it doesn't seem that way. He's got quite a lot of villagers here on wood for the moment, so perhaps looking to move down to stone, and he's still collecting up plenty of gold, so perhaps he's just looking to collect all the gold and then transition off. I have to wait and see, but the age up's come through now for Lash, and we can see it's a pretty good, oh, it's getting there, isn't it? This is a pretty darn good Ark and Chapel. My own, look, it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal. This wood line, man. Wood is so important for you as the Holy Roman Empire. Getting all of your production up is really, really important. And I'll be honest, I think that's kind of smart from Crackety to do this, force this. You force this Ark and Chapel, and now things are not looking good. We got an early blacksmith coming out for Lash. This is very weird. I don't know what this is all about. A super duper early blacksmith here being dropped down. Potentially a timing push coming out from him, maybe? Maybe some sort of castle age timing push, and he's getting +1 as well as the faster footwork. I'm not sure, but I don't know why I couldn't wait. So this to me signals 100% Burgrave Palace, but typically you'd want to go Burgrave only on a second TC. So we'll have to wait and see how he plays it, but keep in mind Lash is quite a good player, a very, very talented player. And what do we got behind this? We got some Palisade walls coming up. Don't dare tell me that we've got a potential trade coming through. Oh my god, we got trade coming through. This guy is crazy. He loves trade. Okay, I worked it out. This is... how did I not see this? This is how we know that it is the new... It's the pop. Trade is 25 seconds to train. You go check your game right now. They're 45 seconds a pop, mate. They take for bloody ever to train. Look at this. He's actually going for trade. What is this? And as China, you'd be like playing up against China. You're looking at this and you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? We've got no Song Dynasty, no second TC. He's walling up everything. I've got no idea what Crackety is doing. But you got to remember, kid is a genius. The kid is an absolute genius. Looking now, drop the market in the corner. Now, keep in mind, there is a scout behind enemy lines. He's blocking walls for the moment. Probably not the best place for him. Second scout moving in as well. Going to be looking to help out with a bit of a wall block. We'll check in over with Lash, and you can see those upgrades coming through. Indeed, it was. So he's going to be a +1, +2 timing attack. So if this is actually what he's going for here, I do like this strategy. Off the 1 TC, it seems a bit strange. I don't know how he's going to be able to support it, but we'll wait and see. Looks like the wall did actually get down while we weren't looking, and it seems while Lash wasn't looking either. Age up about to come through now for Lash, as he did queue up another technology. We can see marching drill is going to be coming in for him. Normally you can delay this marching drills until after the age up. It's only +1 that you typically want in that situation. Villager having no trouble at all with those scouts. Age up going to be coming through. Burgrave Palace, where is it? Let me see it. It's the Burgrave Palace, so no surprises there. There is a bit of a surprise on this side, and that is 176 gold in the pockets of these traders. I can't believe Crackety literally trading with everything right now. It's wild to me that this is the level that trade is at right now. Trade is literally taking over Age of Empires 4. Second market being dropped down. Third market being dropped down. He's got a wolf up here to contest with. We're going to make sure we change our perspective. We don't want to be hearing any of those shenanigans. Look at the wolf running in. See, mine is so much better than this. Dude, that's like nails on a chalkboard, man. It is terrible. Get that out of here. I can't believe that that's still a thing. I just can't do it anymore. Anyway, we're right on board with Lash. See how he's doing. He's got his upgrades through. So 2 upgrades have come through so far. Now, Crackety spots this one out. Crackety sees the Burgrave Palace. So for him, what's my thinking if I'm Crackety? I just want to get up to the castle age. I just want to start making crossbows. That's it. Because Burgrave Palace, and then you get like an arrow pointing towards the Burgrave Palace, and then you're like crossbows. Crossbows absolutely Shrek the Burgrave Palace. And the walls are going to buy him time. I mean, realistically, he's going to start sieging down the walls. Villagers going to come out and repair. They're going to maintain parity. More crossbows going to, or rather more men at arms going to come out eventually, doing more siege. Maybe attacks a different area of the wall, but then eventually the crossbows will come. And now we've got 3 villagers moving to stone. Crackety not even going for a castle age. What do we got here? 4 of his Imperial officials all working overtime at the moment. Supervising. No one collecting taxes. Everybody's sitting right now without paying any taxes. Everyone's off tax-free. Definitely a place you'd like to be, except if you're Chinese, where you typically want to collect a little bit more tax than normal. Spearman now making his way out, going to be finding a scout here. Now, obviously, Lash well and truly aware of the trade happening. A lot of gold in the pockets here of Crackety. Some really nice gold, and that scout actually does go down. So second scout up towards the north, going to be the only one remaining. You can see he also spots out the walls coming up. It's going to be double walls here, looking to protect this position. We can see that Lash, at the same time, he spots this. And he's like, what's my commitment here? Do I go for a Burgrave and really look to stick it to the man? Or do I start thinking about going Imperial? At this point, if I'm seeing my enemy do this, I'm thinking about going Imperial, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared. Do you really want to, like, we don't know. We haven't limit tested Imperial Age against trade. We don't know how good trade is. That's the thing, right? Like, trade is insane when you think about it. But, I mean, I haven't done the math. I should probably do the math. I'm curious. What does a trader actually work out to be when we compare it to, like, a villager with, say, +1 mining upgrade over the course of its journey when it's maximum distance like this? This is a max distance journey, 176. So, look, I'm sure we could probably get the timer out and do all the math for it. But I've got a sneaking suspicion it's probably worth between 2 and 3 villages, which means that you're getting insanely pop-efficient gold generation over here. And as a result, it means you've got more space for your army. You don't have to worry about all those villages. You don't need 130 villages. Hell, you're happy with 110, 105 will do you perfectly fine. And then for the rest of it, you're just going to be A-okay, you know, making military. Instead of going for, this is interesting by Krakeny, not the first time we've seen him do this. Instead of going for crossbows, he's like, I'm just going to go for outposts and I'm going to get arrow slits and I'm going to repair the wall so that you can't break through. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 crossbows coming, or rather outposts coming up. 2 of them getting arrow slits at the moment. Third one already got the arrow slits, and the 4th one coming up at the moment. No trading posts, or no outposts up towards the north. Is an outpost down towards the south, and look at him going through these walls. He is burning his... He's going straight through it, burning the bridges. And speaking of burning the bridges, look at this. Now actually puts down the gate. This is a little trick that you can do. Or doesn't complete it. Interesting. Oh, does he not complete it because he's going to cancel it? I think he cancelled it. I wonder, oh my god, is that a bug that you could actually abuse? Krakeny just playing very well right now. Beautiful little micro coming in for him. I don't know if that's a bug though. I mean, technically, couldn't you just keep rebuilding the gate? Cancel, rebuild, cancel, rebuild? I think you probably could. Look at this though, Krakeny just doing the defense of the ancients right now, going ham. Just defense on defense on defense. Doing a little bit of market trading here as well. 329 tax gold in here, 26 active traders. These guys actually drop off a bit of tax. Oh shit, they drop off 17 tax a pop. You gotta get a second town center down here just to collect the tax. That's not too bad actually. 364. Yeah, it goes up by 18 at a time. Now looking to break through this. He's not even going for the outpost. We can see the emplacements come through. Now going to be getting the fortification as well. Krakeny holding on for dear life, and only 2 villages. Like, he hasn't even bothered pulling villages. He could pull more villages if he wanted. He's not stonewalling. He's not going to do that. He says, you know what? I've got the resources for it, but I'm not going to do it because I respect you as a woman. No, not... Where is that from? That's a meme. I respect you as a woman. It's a meme from somebody who... Yeah, anyway, I digress. I'm curious to see what the income per minutes are. Yeah, okay. Arkan Chapel versus trade. I mean, is this it now? Okay, now he's reached the castle age. Straight away, he's like, all right, let's get the stone walls out. But you got to remember, he doesn't have space to stone wall this position. So I think worst case scenario, he drops a market in behind this stone wall and then begins trading from here. And you can see he's actually, yeah, he's going to do that now. So he's going to have to change the home market for all of his traders and set this as the new one. Does actually break through. Oh, he's got to be careful. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. No! The stone walls. Look, there's one right here. Super duper low. Oh, he's just not paying attention though. Lash, unfortunately, going to head it away in the other direction. Oh my lord. And you can see the village. I love that he's got 2 vills down here. The madman's got 15 idols at the moment. He's like, yeah, we're just going to leave these 2 guys here making an absolute mountain out of a molehill. This is insane how much damage has been caused down here. But we do see resources starting to stack up for Lash. He's decided to give up on this venture and head towards a little bit more technology-focused of a future. Definitely the right choice for him, but you really got to start asking that question. And now let's take a look and see where these traders go. 141. Still pretty decent on the income. I'm still pretty happy with that if I am Krakeny. We'll ride on board with Krakeny and see how he's doing, as he's got a whole bunch of units now coming out. We've got 1, 2, 3 Imperial officials supervising. Where's that 4th Imperial official? Let's see if we can find it. 1. There she is. She's collecting taxes. Or he. I think it's a he, technically. All right. Well, the market is up. Still 27 traders. Only 13. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No, Krakeny, don't do it. Not like this. Krakeny, no. As soon as I saw 13 out of 27. No, Krakeny. This is the next level market trading strategy. This is it. This is going on the thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen it here first. Watch out. Plus zeros. Big zeros coming in right here. Look at this. Plus 0, plus 0. Oh, just get the Craigasms out. Just, ugh. Oh, this is it. Okay, this is what happens when we don't change our home market. So when Krakeny lost this market down here, all of these guys decided to reset their home markets back to their ones where they originally came from. And as a result, there's so many traders. Look at the traders, dude. It's crazy how many traders he's got here. And they're all doing nothing. It's literally doing nothing. There's 0 gold. I mean, there's 2 gold here, but it's so irrelevant. It doesn't even matter. And Krakeny's still popping off, and Krakeny actually going ham right now. Look at this little push out. Imperial Age reach from Lash. Now, when Lash spots all of the men-at-arms here, or rather crossbows here, the first thing he needs to be thinking about is a response to this. And he immediately goes into elite men-at-arms. This is not the correct response. What is the correct response? A Mangonel. Mangonel is going to be the best response that you can make to this. Don't dare get that upgrade. He got the upgrade. He needs to use a market, immediately drop down a siege workshop, and get that Mangonel out. He's dropping down an archery range, though. That is not the correct play now. Unfortunately, Lash going to be in a bit of a tough spot as a keep's going to be dropped down on his nose. Crackety here going with a keep that does not look doubtful at all. This is a Chinese keep. 16 villagers, going to be the world's finest, getting backed up there with the crossbowman. Lash in a bit of trouble here, because if Crackety sets up shop right out the front of his base, he's going to be able to use, you know, those trebuchets, the keeps together in tandem, and going to be able to force this position away. And Lash, he's going to be struggling. Still no siege workshop drop down for him. We talked about it. The response would have been an appropriate Mangonel, but now he's going to be racing against time. Siege workshop getting dropped down here is also going to be contesting with the astronomical clock tower back home. Let's have a look over to what. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Crackety still going with the absolute ludicrous play. But now crossbow's pushing in. Good game gets called. Lash says, you know what? You got me. You know, checkmate. That's essentially not even checkmate. He just said, I resign. Yeah, you're probably going to checkmate me in another 3 moves. No vibrating anal beads needed. That's a chess reference. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.